fading. We gotta go. I'll get my car. I brought mine. Yours. I gotta get me one of those.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Bat Dan's Watch Parties. So, this Friday is 2/14 Day, the big trending day for Cell. And it's also Valentine's Day. So I thought, what better way to get ready for this trending event than to do a watch party for a Zack Snyder movie on Netflix, Army of the Dead, which features a zombie tiger named Valentine. And I'm really excited to have this person on the show today. Great guy, creator of One Punch Man. Please welcome as I bring on Zodwriter. How are you, man?
Hey, man, it's great to be here. I agree with everything you said. You know, Valentine on Valentine's Day, Army of the Dead, Zack Snyder, trending day, One Punch Man. It's all great. It's all beautiful.
Exactly. And I'm really excited to get started. So, before we get started, I always like to do a little bit of talking beforehand. And one thing I wanted to show off real quick is, let's see, this is present, share screen. So, as some of you may remember, I created a Snyderverse chart, a Restore the Snyderverse chart for Restore the Snyderverse. Basically, an idea of what Restore the Snyderverse is, what it contains, and can you guys read this?
Mm-hmm.
How well can you read the writing on this?
Maybe zoom in on it a little more. Try to.
Yeah. Oh, it does not want.
You know, maybe open the document in a separate browser, and okay, there you go. You can see now. It's clear.
Okay, perfect. Yes. Okay, great. So I created a chart basically for what Cell is, a version for Cell, so that people can see what Cell consists of, basically what it means when we say Cell to Netflix. What projects do we mean? What are we talking about? So basically I start with the release films, right? Man of Steel, Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, the Ultimate Edition, and Zack Snyder's Justice League, with the potential for the Emerald. Okay, I will fix that in future posts for the Emerald Cut or GL Scene Incorporated in Zack Snyder's Justice League 2. And right now I'm just going off the ZSJL IP, which consists of Man of Steel, Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice Ultimate Edition, and Zack Snyder's Justice League. So, ZSJL IP, Zodwriter. You've done some research for this. What is the ZSJL IP exactly?
The ZSJL IP is simply Zack Snyder's films, the list of movies that he considers to be his continuity or his canon. So that would be Man of Steel, Zack Snyder's Justice League Ultimate Edition, and Zack Snyder's Justice League. And those are separate from the DCEU.
So what about films like Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Shazam? What about those movies?
Those are ambiguous. Those, I would say, those are adjacent, but they're not official canon to the Zack Snyder's Justice League IP.
Exactly, which is why I only have those 3 movies on here. Now, there's 2 movies that can be debated, and I have a little loophole to insert those in. But anyways, the main ask of the Cell campaign, Zack Snyder's Justice League 2 and Zack Snyder's Justice League 3. This is basically to complete Zack Snyder's pentalogy, his main arc, the 5 movies that Zack Snyder himself was for sure going to direct. And these 2 movies Zack would film back to back. Now, to clarify, we're only asking that this is done in live action and by Zack Snyder, but I'm enlisting it in the intended format for now because it's much easier to just say Zack Snyder's Justice League than to be like Zack Snyder's completed story that can be a movie or 2 movies or a series or whatever. That's way too much to try to navigate. So we're just going to say those 2 movies. And then if it changes in a different format, it changes in a different format. Perfect story completion. Ben Affleck's Batman v Deathstroke movie with Joe Manganiello as Deathstroke. If you remember Zack Snyder's Justice League, there's a scene at the end where Lex Luthor and Deathstroke meet. Lex Luthor tells Deathstroke Batman's secret identity, and Deathstroke has a personal vendetta against the Bat. This is the only movie outside of the sequels that's set up directly in Zack Snyder's Justice League. That's why I say perfect story completion. Because without this project, without this movie or series, if they turn into a series, whatever, there's one unresolved cliffhanger. After that, perfect Snyderverse completion. So, Henry Cavill announced he was back as Superman. He was going to do this second solo movie with Brainiac. We need that movie. That movie is still, maybe not for the story itself, but for the Snyderverse. And, of course, David Ayer's Suicide Squad. So basically, the Ayer cut. If David Ayer were to fight for it harder. But I will still say we need that for perfect Snyderverse completion. And then anything else after this is bonus as far as I'm concerned. Patty Jenkins' Wonder Woman. This is the 2017 version with the original third act, because Jeff Johns messed with that third act. And then Andy Muschietti's The Flash. Without James Gunn's notes, Henry Cavill's scene, and with Billy Crudup in refilming Henry Allen's scenes, and improved CGI. So basically, those are like the 2 bonus director's cuts, if Netflix can get a hold of those rights. And then just a bunch of various other projects that if Netflix can and wants to go all in.
Yeah.
Do I expect Netflix to actually go in all this? Not necessarily, but the reality is Cell can be as big or as little as we make it. Because, again, when something's successful, you do more. That's how that works.
Well, you would think, but, you know.
Netflix would want to do more.
Right.
But again, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen with Warner Brothers, honestly. So, but I wanted to kind of go over this real quickly because it's I think a great way to break down Cell, break down what we're really asking for. At the end of the day, the main ask is this, but anything else that you want to ask for can also be asked under Cell. So,
right.
This main ask. I guess, Odd, anything you want to say about this?
No, I mean, I think you've broken it down pretty logically. I mean, it makes sense. Hopefully, this is something that I would guess this is something that Netflix has already looked into and is uh, probably thinking about. I mean, in my special timeline, I believe that this kind of stuff has already been discussed behind the scenes, and technically, we're just waiting for James Gunn's Superman movie to fail so that the Cell initiative can be fulfilled.
Exactly, and I mean, we saw that teaser, so the Super Bowl, that teaser. It's
Right. Um, Whatever he's trying to do there, I, I don't know. It's
not good, not good.
it's
But
pretty depressing, to tell you the truth. To be honest, that's what's passing for quality nowadays.
yeah, it's sad. It's sad. It's like, DC fans shouldn't have to ask to get good content. They should give the fans what they want, fans what they pay for. Like, I don't agree with everything that Marvel has done, but at least one thing, they listen to fans.
They definitely do. Yeah. I mean, at least some of the time. I mean, it's debatable whether they're going to continue the positive trend that they've, uh, the goodwill that they received off of Deadpool and Wolverine. It's very, you know, unfortunately, it doesn't really look like they're going to, keep that trend going. But we'll see. It seems like both companies kind of want to just keep reverting back to the things that they want to do in spite of their successes and in spite of what makes them money. But nobody is in as bad shape as Warner Brothers. So
Yeah, they need to get bought. They need to get bought. But anyway, one more thing before we get started. Do you have anything you want to show for One Punch Dan?
well, One Punch Dan, I'm in the middle of working on a lot with that right now. The assembly cut of the movie I'm working on, and so there's no real new material that I want to show right now because I've released a ton of new material for it recently, and so I'm just hard at work at trying to get a coherent cut of the movie done right now. So yeah. But I do have, speaking of One Punch Dan, I do have an original album with all original songs coming out on 2/14, Valentine's Day. The One Punch Dan movie, Dr. Zod, the Yolanda Experience album. That album is coming out on Valentine's Day, and it is all original songs, all dealing with the characters of Dr. Zod and Yolanda that you will see in the One Punch Dan movie. And that album will drop on February 14th. So I'm looking forward to that because it's all original stuff. There's no reimagining songs or anything. I wrote every single one of the songs, produced every single one of them. It is completely original material. So I'm really excited about that. So that should be good. That's a nice tie-in to the upcoming One Punch Dan movie.
Can't wait. I cannot wait. And when does this movie come out?
Well, it's targeted for July, but it all depends because I've got a lot of work as far as rendering to do, lots of stuff, lots of stuff with regards to the actual visual effects and things that I don't quite have all the control over. My target is July 11th, 2025, which is the same day as Superman Legacy. But I am just going to say that I'm doing my best to get it done. I am one person, so hopefully we can make that date. But we'll just say that it's coming. That's for sure.
It's coming. It's
Right. It's
coming.
coming. Yes, just like the song. It's coming, definitely.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I just gotta do a quick wardrobe change.
think you're muted, Bad Dan.
Okay, testing now. Sorry, guys, we're having tech.
Yeah, you were muted.
Hold on a second. Hold down the fort.
Okay. We'll wait and see what's going on. We got the Curly Ray in the chat. What's up, Curly Ray? He says, "Hey everyone, I'm doing some work, but wanted to stop by and say hello to my wonderful friends. Always good to see you. Always good to see you, Bishop, as well."
Okay.
All right, there you go.
Okay, there we are. What up, the Curly Ray? Thank you guys for stopping by. So anyway, we are gonna get started now. You're on zero, Zod?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Play.
Mm-hmm.
Stone Quarry. You know, I also realized this movie has a very good driving PSA at the beginning.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, so apparently there's UFOs in this movie in that scene that just passed.
For sure. Oh yeah. Me too, Bishop. I mean, Bat Dan does a lot of great work. Bat Dan, I'm loving the videos, bro.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. It's nice to go live, though. It's nice that I don't have to do an edit in post-production for a little bit. Oh, God. Guys, it's important to focus on the road when you're driving. Don't fucking drive. I can't believe that has to be said, people, but don't fucking drive. Oh, yeah, isn't that Jimmy Olsen?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yep, another hint that there's aliens. Also, to be fair, the army men weren't paying attention either. The whole plot of this movie could have been avoided. People just paid attention while driving. What up, DC all the way? Has it actually been confirmed in canon, though? Because once that's actually confirmed, all my Army of the Dead coverage goes to Space-tastic discussions.
There you go. My God, I'm loving the videos.
What up? Amy Ray, I hope I pronounced that right.
Yes, Amy Ray, what's going on?
Okay, go.
We got Sin
What?
Havoc in the house too. What's up, Sin Havoc?
What up, Sin Havoc? And just for you, Sin Havoc, we'll do a timestamp. We are approaching 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Just got to the 20-second mark now. Yep, it should be. You know, in a way, technically speaking, Batman kills. But I'll hold that thought just in case someone's watching this for the first time. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Okay, Sin Havoc, when are we getting Planet of the Dead already? I want to know, Sin Havoc.
Yeah, I want to know, Sin Havoc.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you know, it's just so petty with some of these people, honestly. It's like, can't we just enjoy movie shit without everything being controversial? Anyways, look at this. Batman just killed Jimmy Olsen.
Yep.
Well, sort of. I don't know if you consider them dead as zombies. Some people have different debates on that. Especially if the origin of the zombie virus. Didn't we already have this? Didn't people already learn this lesson already with the Snyder cuts?
Anybody telling you that the air cut doesn't exist can go ask any number of people that have already seen the air cut.
Yeah,
I
Will
know. I know
Roland.
for I know for a fact. Will has seen it. I spoke to Will several times. He said it's wonderful.
Yeah, and I want to see it too. Well, hold on a second. This I love this opening. This is probably, I think, definitely one of the top movie openings for me. Oh my! Could you just imagine? You win all this money, And you can't even spend it.
Well, it's basically showing you that money is worthless.
Yeah, fair point. And I mean,
Yeah,
that's a fair point. And that movie's already filmed, but Ayer needs to start fighting for it, though.
see, Zach was channeling me with the kapow.
I mean, hey, we know Zack Snyder watches us, right, Sin Havoc?
Absolutely.
And that's okay. I mean,
He snuck a kapow in there.
but I think David Ayer could maybe learn from Zack Snyder if, let's say, a certain actress keeps playing hardball with the Ayer cut.
Well, you would think that David Ayer would have learned from Zack Snyder a long time ago. Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately. But let's just say, well, we'll talk about that part when we get there. Oh. See, you know what I love about this scene, though? You don't necessarily know they were bitten by zombies. For all you know, it could have just been a cut from, like, being scraped on something, but they can't take that chance, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, they're 100% sure that Superman's going to be a hit, but what they don't realize is it's going to flop so hard that when it does, there's not going to be any choice but to sell the Snyderverse to Netflix because they're going to need money so bad.
Yeah.
You're gonna literally have Warner Brothers executives out on the street holding up cardboard signs saying, "We will work for talent."
Yeah, that. Yeah, they will be desperate, and they wish they would have just did the Snyderverse, but they can sell it at least.
Yeah, they could sell it. Snyderverse, sell it. Zack Snyder wrote those words. Snyderverse, sell it. Yes, it's time. Hmm. Yeah, it doesn't matter who buys it. It doesn't matter at all who buys it. We just hope it's Netflix because Netflix is already, Snyder's already there. But whoever buys it will be looked upon as a hero regardless.
Exactly. James Gunn could have been that hero if he hadn't let his ego get in the way, but
yeah, James Gunn is all about James Gunn and always will be. So that's why we can't expect nothing from James Gunn.
okay, Sin Havoc. We'll be on the lookout for that. I do too, DC. Just hard with David Ayer being the way he's being right now. I think this is the first time they did a zombie movie where they actually contained the zombie virus pretty quickly. Like all these other movies, it's like they can't get a hold of it, but this time they actually got to it like that, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it'll get leaked eventually if it doesn't come out. Let's be honest here. They'll do that thumb drive thing.
Yeah, the thumb drive in the bathroom. That's what's going to happen. It's going to get leaked. When it does, Ayer just has to make sure that it didn't get leaked through him. That's all.
Yep, exactly. Oh, maybe we should have done this watch party on 4th of July.
Well, you still can.
I mean, Ayer just doesn't have to, like, let people know that it was him. If someone else does it, Ayer can't be held responsible.
Will's going to do it at some point.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Do a time check, Bad Dan.
Yes. 15 minutes, just past 55 seconds.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, what exactly makes him want to give him the money? Well, I mean, you can't claim it, so you could just take the money and run.
Mm-hmm. Take the money and run.
Well, everyone knows it exists. The people who say it doesn't exist are just in denial. The sad thing is, this is probably what would happen if there was a zombie apocalypse like this. They would just, anyone they need to get rid of, just say, they're infected. They're infected.
Sad but true.
Well, I'll say Zack Snyder's the only one who actually makes zombies believable to be formidable. Because it's always funny. I watch all these zombie movies and it's they move so slowly. I'm like, how did they take down the US Army? It always never makes sense to me.
I was trying to figure out who Nathan was too.
Yeah, I thought that maybe that was DC All the Way's real name.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That damn autocorrect.
Yeah, I've done that. I've had so many issues with autocorrect. I totally get it.
Autocorrect is horrible.
It doesn't even work ever. It never works when you need it to.
Nope.
All it does. What tweet? What are you talking about? Ah, this guy. This scumbag.
Mm-hmm.
No, you just killed them before they spread too far. Like Walking Dead, there was no reason that the walkers beat the U.S. Army. I don't know if it lets me do it in the comments section. You can just DM me on Twitter, BatDan350.
Mm-hmm.
I hate people like that. Yeah, Kate, you're one to talk.
Ah, yes, our favorite character.
Okay, thank you. Let me see what this is about. Oh yeah, I know that tweet from David Ayer or from Kevin Smith. Yeah, I've seen that tweet. Yeah, so basically it was just a tweet about Kevin Smith saying he would want to show the Ayer account. Oh, David responded to that? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, yeah, I remember that. Basically, here, let me just show you. I'll just share my screen again real quick. Sometimes David Ayer would just be better not responding.
Huh.
Like James Gunn.
Sometimes.
That'd be so hard. Imagine having to kill your own wife in a zombie apocalypse. That would just be rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. David Ayer is just. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why Kevin Smith is so popular, honestly. Like, what has he actually done? He just seems like a fanboy, honestly, which is okay. Nothing wrong with that.
I mean, he has made quite a few movies. I mean, he's a filmmaker. He's an accomplished filmmaker.
I mean, I could just be ignorant on that one because, well, like, what movies has he made?
All right, man. You could look up, just simply pull up his filmography. I mean,
Yeah, good point. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, fair enough. At least he's not Stephen Amell. That guy just can't stand.
but see, the thing is, Kevin Smith is a fanboy. That's the point. He's a fanboy, but he's also a filmmaker. So he's kind of a.
I mean, hey, if he shows the Erica, if he were to actually get that right, he'd have a lot of points with me. I realize I never switched this.
Hmm.
Honestly, I think the Erica has a better chance of being bought by Netflix than released by WBD. Yeah, he will die. Probably. Well, who knows? What do you mean by WBD sent Havoc? WBD is not a few years old.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that they had it at. Kevin Smith wanted to show it at his theater, and they wouldn't let him. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, so this is like actually a signal that they know it's a time loop because he turns around right before the door opens.
Boy, oh boy, Zack Snyder and those clues. I tell you.
And yet he. No, won't say anything else, actually.
Expectations for WBD would be nothing but disappointment. So you're right not to have expectations, Demi.
But this is what I'm saying that David Ayer could also learn from Zack Snyder. If Margot Robbie keeps playing hardball, just take her out of the movie.
But but here's the thing, we don't even know if Margot Robbie is really playing hardball. We don't
Sin
know.
Havoc says so.
She may have, but like that was a while ago, right? We don't know if she still is. I mean,
Yeah, exactly. It's free money for crying out loud. Like, you get to make money for work and you don't have to do additional work. I'd do it. I really love this actress they got for the pilot. Yeah, not surprised there.
Yeah, the Schumacher cut that still hasn't been officially released either.
I didn't get that one. That one's like,
I mean, there's no reason in the world why they shouldn't release that one. I mean, come on.
they're bad businessmen, Warner Brothers.
I mean, it would sell so many Batman Forever 4Ks and Blu-rays and DVDs. I mean, come on, man.
People would buy it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Mm.
My all-time favorite character in this universe, Dieter.
Mm.
Well, there's another one later, and there's a lot of other clues, like one later in this movie.
Yeah, like at the very least, release it in honor of Joel Schumacher. It doesn't make sense to not put it out. Like,
Yeah, especially
then
because that
again,
one has nothing.
we're dealing with a bunch of incompetent fools over at that studio, so it's not,
Not a surprise at all. You have really Sin Havoc. That's interesting. Oh, it's the Negan bat. I mean, yeah.
Big rock.
It's so amazing how Zack Snyder seamlessly put her in the movie. Like, I don't even notice that she wasn't in the movie before.
Right, that's the whole point.
Oh, yeah, the Snyder Cut. Look, right next to those guys, there's the Snyder Cuts. You know, I have a theory that maybe he was in the time loop. Maybe he went in previous times. Hmm. Hmm.
Just leave her there.
Yeah, screw her. The only female character of a Zack Snyder movie I don't like. She is just absolutely useless this entire movie.
She ruins everything. Like, well, father, I was. Oh.
Still a better father than she is a daughter.
Right, right. Yeah, it's pretty disappointing.
Yeah, but I don't. I learned to not count on David Ayer.
That's a good lesson to learn, you know.
Yeah, his first time, right?
Yeah, I think if Ayer were to like just stay off of social media, it'd probably be the best thing for him.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's so many people who need to stay off social media, honestly.
I mean, honestly, if you were a director and you were that, or like James Gunn, for example, head of a studio, how do you even have time to be on social media like that? I mean, I know just personally working on One Punch Stand, I don't have time for anything. It's like, what are we talking about here?
Exactly. Yeah. Like I know some people who aren't like you probably can go days without being on Twitter. Probably
Sure
should.
can. Sure can. I mean,
James
that's
Gunn
what I
can't go James Gunn can't go a waking hour without being on Twitter.
100% agree with that. Yes.
Yep, and then Kate just goes away and you never see her again. Not touching that one, DC. This is a political free zone.
With all that being said, I can agree with your statement, DC. I can totally agree. Nobody's that damn busy, right?
Yeah, people are responsible for their own choice, but that woman chose to go in. She wasn't forced to go in there.
Quit responding to trolls is good advice. Yes, definitely.
What I would do is I would just knock her out and like have someone guard her. Just be like, hey, you watch her and don't let her go anywhere when she wakes up. Not that I normally condone hitting your children, but if it's that or letting them die by zombies. Yeah, Kate. Don't ever leave his side. You better do exactly what he says. Yeah, sure, sure. I'm sure you're not going to do anything stupid. Oh, just watch, Kate. Just watch.
Kate, the ultimate villain of the story. Mm.
No, you don't. Actually, no, you do. I love how he acts like a protective uncle to her, even if Kate does suck. At least he does act like a protective uncle.
Mm.
Could you imagine if they just had an unexpected forecast of rain? Oh,
Exactly.
look, we got. What up, Skywalker? Thanks for stopping by.
What's up, Sky?
Can't wait for 214 Day. Yeah, they should have killed him off too. I don't. That's scumbag.
For sure. Just kill them all off.
Yeah. Timestamp. We are approaching 51 minutes and 40 seconds. And oh, look, Valentine. The reason we're doing this movie for
There she is. There she is. Oh my God. And what a beautiful sight she is indeed. Yes. Imagine having her for a pet, huh?
Well, there's a scene later on where she looks so cute. I want to pet her. You know, Sky, thanks for reminding me. I need to check that out too. There's one that's not too far away from me either that I need to do.
I believe you can actually do Rebel Moon VR in VR, I believe. Hold on. I have to check something here. I think.
Well, I know for us, the Sandbox VR, we'd go to Oakbrook.
Hold on. Let me see something here.
Yeah. When someone asks you to see your gun, don't ever give it to them. That's just common sense rules. No, you may not. Well, actually, he deserves it, but.
Yeah, well, hey, Skywalker, anything in VR is cool. VR is the way, my friend. It is amazing.
Yeah. See, that's what I love what Zack Snyder does in his movies. I love how he always gives perverts their comeuppance. So satisfying to see. Yeah, and your part is to be the human sacrifice. And you're doing that job splendidly right now. It's so funny. She's sniffing him right now, but what if she just decided that, hey, you know what? He doesn't taste that good. I'm not interested. They'd be screwed right now. That's a good question. We know that the zombie virus doesn't affect birds, or else more people would be infected. So then maybe not reptiles. I don't know if reptiles could be affected since birds technically descended from reptiles. Which is why theropods should have feathers, Trey and Corey.
Mhm.
What about you, Zach? What zombie animals would you like to see in Planet of the Dead?
Uh, maybe like a panther.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. A panther. Well, I have a theory that the zombies only can affect mammals because, again, we know. I think Zack Snyder confirmed birds can't get infected because, again, you have birds flying and biting people. Yeah, technically, we do only know of no birds. You're all right about that. I'm just kind of assuming reptiles too, because birds descended from reptiles. But again, who knows? Evolution maybe made them immune. I don't know. I don't know how that all works, but yeah, yeah, exactly. No, I actually have to agree with Tig. I'm sorry, I have to agree with Tig completely. They should have just let that guy die. What up, Josh Herrera?
You're talking about just Josh. There he is. He's that guy.
And again, timestamp. Where there it is. There's my remote. We are approaching an hour and 50 seconds. Wait, is that an hour? An hour, 1 minute, and 50 seconds. Well, in some ways, he should feel honored. He got bitten by the head zombie. The head honcho felt that he was worthy enough to be bitten by him. Do any of them have like knives or something? It just wouldn't. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to just kind of stab some of these zombies along the way. Just while they're sleeping, just as you pass, just stab, 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 stab,
So,
stab.
so you're just talking about premeditated murder, basically.
They're zombies. They're technically dead already.
Well, premeditated zombie murder.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said that to him when he could still screw you over. Yep, and that's exactly why you shouldn't have let him go behind him, or you shouldn't have gone behind him. For this exact reason right here. Oh, and shout out to Trey and Corey for getting her on their show. Samantha Wynn.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so she had a knife. She could have done it. She could have just killed a bunch of them on the way. Premeditated zombie murder would have been a good strategy, Zod. I'm just saying. One
Yeah.
punch stand would have done it. Whoops. Again, I just. Yeah, for a woman who's never killed a zombie before, she's doing a really good job, I gotta say. Yeah, I think they could have, honestly, but there's something else later in the movie that's going to irritate me a little bit. Hey, Zack Snyder does a good job with female characters. The only miss he's ever had for a female character is Kate. All his other female characters rock. You know, honestly, despite that, she would have made it if that asshole didn't close the door on her. Oh. Yeah, bullshit, you did something. See, if I were Chambers, I would have yelled what happened. I would have screamed, he locked me out! He locked me out! Just scream what happened. Tell them what happened so that they kill him. Say what happened. Say what happened. Say what happened. Scream. Ugh. Lily should have just lied to her, Kate. In a way, Coyote's kind of responsible for what happens. If she just lied to Kate and said, "Yep, no chance," Kate might have, yeah, another set of blueprints. Nope, they had other U's there before you. What up, DC Talk? Yep, and absolutely nothing will go wrong, right, Zodwriter?
Exactly.
So I think this is like one of the only scenes where the new actress actually filmed with someone else. Because she was the one actor who filmed with the new actress.
Right.
So my guess it's this scene right here is where it happened. There's Valentine.
The hero of the movie.
You know what? I'm going to say that. Yeah, I'm going to say that. She is the hero of the movie. Yeah, if you knew that who that other guy was, you wouldn't have complained about her sacrificing him. You know, it's just kind of a theme in a lot of some of these zombie movies is that it's always the humans are the bad guys. And if you really think about it, the zombies aren't really bad guys. They're just living their life. They're not taking over the world. They're happy staying in their
Well,
little...
they're living their second life.
Yeah, exactly. Their second life, but they're not forcing anyone to... Anyone who comes in their kingdom is fair game, but as long as you don't enter their kingdom, they're not going to come after you.
Right. They just believe in a segregation society. That's all.
I mean, maybe for zombies and humans, that's not a bad idea.
What?
You know, I actually had the chance to meet her at Fan Expo Chicago. Kate Ward was there. I mean, yeah, that'd be painful having to kill your wife like that. That would, but you still got to be a good father, even to Kate. Maybe you could raise her to not be an idiot. You know, it's so funny. He wants to escape the life of flipping burgers, yet he's talking about opening a restaurant.
Zombie burgers are the best burgers.
Oh my god, could you imagine being infected by zombies, or like eating a burger turning you into a zombie?
McDonald's would never recover.
Yeah, that feels like a McDonald's thing, honestly. If there's any burger joint that's likely to turn people into zombies, it's McDonald's. You know, I wonder how Dieter's girlfriend would have been in this if she like made it with him and she was joining on the adventure. She probably could take on those zombies.
Yeah, probably.
Don't get full of yourself. Yeah, this was definitely the character that deserved a spinoff. I think Dieter was the best character to get a spinoff. Yeah, interesting. Another team of grave robbers. Yep, another person who screwed up the movie. Or who screwed up the plan. Could you imagine that lawsuit if like zombies didn't take over and a human just walked in there?
Yeah.
Like that feels very illegal to have booby traps.
Sure.
Like, could you just like imagine a janitor? He just, it's his job to clean that area, and then all of a sudden he's like mopping, and boom. Ugh, that was stupid. This part right here. Yep, right here. Yep. And that's when they knew they messed up. They done fucked up. I don't know. I would have shot him right then and there. What do you think?
Hmm.
What up, Futuretron?
Hmm.
Just so you know, our timestamp right now is 1 hour, 28 minutes, or we'll just say 1 hour and 29 minutes. Nelson, I have a question for you. Which is more likely to happen next between these three? A Rebel Moon sequel, a Zack Snyder's Justice League sequel, or an Army of the Dead sequel? Your thoughts?
Not an Army of the Dead sequel.
Well, yeah, based on Sin Havoc's comment. Yeah, so where did Goose go exactly? What's he got to do?
Hmm.
I don't know. I mean, I hope it would be the Justice League sequels, honestly, because that's what we've been waiting for the longest. But I could honestly see it being Rebel Moon, honestly. Although then again, you say it's UFC, LAPD, and one other, then Go Time. So I don't know if Zach actually explained why, but that at one point I thought Twilight of the Gods was going to explore that connection, but that didn't really. I feel like they would need to give you like people notifications because people could still like be in an area because you have to move all those people out of quarantine and I love this character. T is great. Did you actually see this movie in theaters?
Who?
Did you see it in theaters? Because this got a limited theatrical release, and Chicago had some showings.
I'm trying to I'm trying to remember if I saw it in theaters, man. It's been a while ago. I think I did. I think I did go to one of the showings.
I actually saw it in theaters when I wasn't supposed to. I had a concussion for my job and wasn't supposed to watch TV. So
And you still went to the movies. I remember that now. Yeah.
yeah, that's how loyal of a Zack Snyder fan I am. Just saying, when they say we don't support Zack Snyder's other projects, I violated a doctor's order to support a non-DC Zack Snyder project. They could have just taken some of the money that was on the in the hallway, because there was a lot of money before they even got to the safe. They could have just run with that money and left. That explained it all. You said, okay, interesting. Where is that interview? I gotta find that interview, because that's actually really interesting. I know Army of the Dead Las Vegas probably would have explained some of that. Too bad Netflix canceled that.
Well of a time to be talking about tofu.
Yeah. Yeah, Zombie should have tried tofu. Yeah, good job, Kate. Good job, Kate.
Good job existing. You suck at life, Kate.
Two people get everyone killed.
Thanks, Kate. Thanks, Kate. Yeah. What can we do? Oh, well.
Yeah, who knows? I would definitely as long as Netflix doesn't do the tax write-off for it, they technically could.
Tofu.
Well, Dieter finally completed all 4 saves. You know, this scene has a lot of new meaning after Army of Thieves. Like the excitement on Dieter's face that he cracked the safe.
Inevitable.
If only Gwendolyn were here to see this.
We need to do a watch party of Excalibur.
You know, I've never seen that movie.
Why am I not surprised?
I know. Sin Havoc, I know what you're going to say. Bat Dan's homework assignment.
Listen, we could do it. We could watch. We could do a watch party of Excalibur one day. Why not?
Oh, I'm down.
Baby, you and me.
Yeah, seriously, I don't even understand Kate's logic at this point. Like, you really think you're going to find them in 20 minutes? No, not 20 minutes. You're going to find them in 10 minutes. Like, I'm trying to figure out how this math would work. It would take 20 minutes alone just to get to that building. Like, what's Kate thinking?
She's not thinking. Kate doesn't think, okay? Kate just is. Kate just exists, okay? She's not there to think. Okay, she's not there to do anything productive. She's not there to contribute. She's there to eliminate, to destroy, to be the cause of everyone's demise. That's what her purpose is.
You know, what if that's not the real Kate? What if one of the aliens from Rebel Moon came in, took over Kate, either possessed her or
possessed her to be useless. Yes. That sounds about right.
Or even took her away, cloned her, and secretly worked to eliminate all the people.
I mean, theoretically, you could be onto something. This is Kate we're talking about here, so.
Exactly.
No matter how bad life gets, no matter how tough things get, always look at things this way. At least you're not Kate.
Exactly.
I really think they kind of missed the boat not doing Army of the Dead t-shirts that say Army of the Dead, at least you're not Kate. That would have been awesome. I would buy one if he did one for the AFSP.
Yeah, I totally would too.
At least you're not Kate. Oh, well, whatever. The ruinous Kate. Well, you were wrong to have a daughter named. You were wrong to have Kate. That's for sure. You were wrong. I'll never forgive you for that, Dave Bautista. Don't worry about where Kate is. My God, stop.
Yeah, just leave her behind.
Let her be. Sometimes you have to let go, and Kate is one of those people. God.
The zombie horse. That's the other animal in this movie that's a zombie. There's a horse.
That's all. It's all just so disgusting.
Zombie. All those zombies. And there's the star of this watch party, Valentine. You know, Netflix should like post like Happy Valentine's Day and like post a picture of Valentine.
Oh yeah, Valentine is the best. There's a really nice photo of her in that Army of the Dead art book. If I wasn't lazy, I'd get up and get the art book right now. I don't know. It's way over there. I'm not gonna. It's way over there, man. It's like on the other end of my apartment. Oh,
I just want to like run up and pet Valentine there right now. The way she just lays on that car and
well,
yawns. I just want
that
like,
would have been. You know what would have been great? You know what would have been great back then? Plush Valentine. You know, like a plush Valentine for Valentine's Day. I mean, hell, come on, man.
that's a romantic gift. A
Who
zombie
would
tiger plush toy.
who wouldn't want one? I mean, come on, be great. A zombie tiger plush for your Valentine. Hell yeah. Nothing says love like Valentine. Oh boy.
Damn. When I first saw that, I was like, shit, they killed her off. Like, I was like so shocked of when they did it.
Well,
Yeah, I'm not holding my breath.
so,
Oh, there's Sin Havoc.
yeah, there he is.
Sin Havoc, don't you agree that Kate is useless?
Kate is worse than useless. Okay, Kate is outright destructive. Kate's very existence is the whole problem. That's
Oh, look.
if Kate didn't exist, a lot of people would still be alive. Kate is like one of those like glitches in the Matrix that because she's there, a lot of bad things happen. She's not only self-destructive, she is just straight up destructive to everyone. She's like a cancer. She is worse. She's like worse than Ebola. If you're somewhere and you see Kate coming near you, you turn the other way and you go as quickly as you can. Get away. You don't just run. You literally become the Flash if you see Kate. You manifest super speed if you see Kate. In the other direction. In the other direction. Yeah. Boy, oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. What are we gonna do? What's gonna happen now? Up.
Yeah, Zeus is smart. He knows. He knows that The only shot that will hurt him, he protects. I have not watched Tropic Thunder, Sin Havoc.
Sin Havoc, Batman doesn't have time to watch movies. That's the thing, dude. He's got so much to do. He just doesn't. I mean, it's insane. If you were, I don't know if you were here when we did the Back to the Future watch party, but I had a lot of fun because that was the first time Batman had ever seen Back to the Future.
Yep.
And there's 2 other Back to the Future movies that Batman still has not seen.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah, he does remember that.
Yep.
You know, it's very clever that they don't actually show it. What's funny, though, is Zack Snyder kind of implies that Dieter's still alive. Because someone asks him with Dieter, isn't it true if you don't see a character die, they're probably alive? And Zack Snyder says, yes.
Well, that's the point. That's the point of making it ambiguous because that gives you options that gives you options of what to do with a character.
Oh, I can tell you that. It's going to be on February 33rd. That's the Creature Commandos watch party, February 33rd.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be there. We're ready to go. In fact, we already discussed that we're going to watch the entire run on February 33rd. We're gonna do all 8 or 9, however many episodes there were. I think there were 8. We're gonna watch all of them. And we might even get Sean Gunn to join us for that one. February 33rd. Be here, guys.
Exactly. And oh my God, just got to say quick shout out to Valentine right here. Valentine.
Wow.
Go Valentine.
Yes, there she is.
The
love of all our lives right there. There is Valentine. Yes. Conducting business as usual.
Serves you right, dude.
There she is.
Right.
She deserves a good meal. She's been through a lot.
I'm scrolling through DC all the way. I can't find it. He looks so awful right now.
I mean, look at the way she just goes for the head. Like, wow. She's like, I want my meal.
You know, it's funny. I mean, some tigers will eat people.
Some tigers, I'm pretty sure that most tigers won't discriminate.
Yeah, I did. That was disgusting. You mean you're talking about when James Gunn showed the sex scene recording?
Well, I mean, you got to remember that's all James Gunn is about. That's all he thinks about. So his humor has to be juvenile. So he's either thinking about juvenile things or sexual things, and sometimes the two are intertwined. So, I mean, it's not surprising. Mm.
Oh, what up? What up, Necron?
They've got W Necron in the house.
Yeah, that's still weird for me, I gotta say. I'm so used to L Necron. I have to remember W Necron now. W Necron.
It's because Necron's not taking any more L's. I'm telling you, he's not taking L's. The Lord Necron does not take any L's. He is W Necron.
Well, no, he's now the Ward Necron. But seriously, though, Necron, much love. We are at 1 hour, 55 minutes, and we'll say 20 seconds. Hold right back. I'm going to pull a Mikey Sutton, get a water.
Mm.
Hey, at least he goes out like a badass.
There we go. Yes. Do you really want to make me cry? Up, 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 up. Gotta go up further.
You know, on another timeline, Nemesis actually kills Zeus.
Yes.
And I think Zeus also kills Nemesis. They kill each other, basically. Ah, this guy again. Fortunately, it had to be a bit. He's a smart zombie, unfortunately.
Smart zombies are just as smart as your phones. They're very smart.
Yep, that's kind of creepy to think about. Yep. You know, if Coyote was going to sacrifice herself, she could have been like, hey, this was all me. They had nothing to do with this. I don't know if it would have worked, but you could have at least tried. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. I mean, Zeus actually looks so sad. He looks genuinely sad when that happens. Not much. Not at all. Yep, exactly. You better find her. Well, actually, no, you don't need to find Kate. Just leave her behind. Just leave Kate behind. Come on. Come on. She's not good for anyone. I mean, to be fair though, Kate didn't cause all the other zombies to come after them. That was I'm so bad at names. I don't know if I were Peters. I don't know how many people would just. I think a lot of people would just leave, honestly. Ooh. Okay, just go. Well, lucky Kate, you get to kill him twice. Well, actually, you didn't really kill him the first time, but. Uh-oh. Run! Uh-oh. Now go, and whatever you do, once you see the helicopter, just get on it. Don't. So the original character that you replaced was a guy. So did they just imagine having to come in to redub all those lines just to change the pronouns? Okay, so we're actually gonna get to part of the movie that really irritated me. Yeah. Get in! Get in! Get in! Stop smiling and get in! This part right here just drives me insane. If Scott didn't just stand there smiling, he would have made it. Oh, what up, Brogu?
Wow. Yes, indeed.
Hello, Sean Franklin. Poor Tig. She had the opportunity to leave. She decided to do the right thing, and then this is what she gets for it. Thank you, Brogu. Ugh. Shit.
What's up, Brogu? Always good to see Brogu in the chat.
It's been a while, I feel like, since I've seen Brogu. Yeah, good job, Kate. If you would just listen to your dad, you wouldn't be in this mess. We are, Brogu, we are. Love the new picture, by the way. Blue goo, just like that alien from Army or Rebel Moon. Well, Mr. Tanaka's upset.
Oh boy, Kate. Oh goodness.
Yeah, out of all the people to survive, why did it have to be her?
Because she's cancer. Cancer never dies.
You know, she did all this to save that one woman who ended up dying anyways. Yeah, exactly. She did all that for nothing. The woman she tried to save didn't even make it.
Yeah,
The
and
only case,
the woman she tried to save probably would have survived if she wasn't there.
yeah. Like, there's being altruistic and there's being an idiot. No, it doesn't matter where the zombie bites you. It's that bad anywhere. It could just be a little bite on your finger. You're still going to turn into a zombie. Unless some lore they cut off your hand quickly. Lobster rolls are actually pretty good. I've had them before. But they're better warm than cold. I don't like cold lobster rolls. I like warm lobster rolls, so. Yeah, they're good. Why are you proud of her? For doing what? Getting you killed?
Yeah, so proud of cancer. Unbelievable. And you're the most useless person on the planet, Kate. Useless.
Yeah, you should be sorry. You got your dad in the pilot, and you got your dad and Tig killed. I won't blame all the deaths on you, but those two are definitely on you.
Blame the majority of the deaths on her. She's death incarnate. She is Kate. You know, I know there's people out there that don't like being Karens, but at least they're not Kates. That's even worse.
No, very fitting. You know, she witnesses her dad kill her mom because she became a zombie, and now she has to do the same thing to her dad. Well, you know what's kind of funny, though? In a way, he's actually, you can kind of look at his facial expressions. He's asking her to kill him. Because remember, he was bitten by Zeus. So he's an intelligent zombie. So he actually knows. Like, you could kind of like see it in his face. It's like, kill me, Kate, kill me.
Yeah, kill me, Kate, like you did everyone else. Come on, Kate. You know, if you want to ruin something, you just bring Kate to the affair, whatever it is.
Yep. Exactly.
This shot is so Zack Snyder. Oh, wait, this is a Zack Snyder movie.
Yep. And it is. Zack Snyder has a style.
And Zack uses the cranberries. It's so brilliant.
Oh, Zack Snyder's a
Zombie,
brilliant man.
zombie, zombie. Do do do.
Would not surprise me. That was something James Gunn would totally do, honestly. I don't think, Zod, I don't think that Scott's Kate's real dad. I think it's Corn Sweat Superman's her real dad.
Also, it's kind of a throwback to Superman Returns, yeah, where they made Superman into a deadbeat dad.
Yeah, exactly.
Deadbeat. Yeah, they're just doing what they have to do for their job, right? It's just a job. What the hell? You don't have to be smart to work for the FAA these days.
Probably more fun on a private plane because you can get away with doing stuff like this.
He needs to sit back down.
It's funny though because you don't actually see whether or not Zeus bit him because the way Zach does that shot, he cuts it so well.
Yep. Up here we go. Long day.
Yep.
Yeah, he knows, doesn't he? He gets a private plane because he's just made of money.
You know what's so funny? Like he like says that it's not even like a big deal to him. He's like, "Oh shit, we have to go through this again," because he knows about the time loop.
Yes.
Oh,
Can't believe Kate got top billing right underneath Scott Ward, Kate Ward. Kate's the second name. Wow, that's ooh, Kate.
yeah, the most useless
You know,
character gets.
he actually could have named this movie Kate. I mean,
Yeah, he could have. Zack Snyder definitely could have done that. But we all know Kate. Who knows? Hopefully, Kate's not in any more of these movies.
oh, she survived, so of course she'll be back. She'll be back. Of course. She'll be back to ruin another movie. Kill everyone.
But other than Kate, though, it was really fun watching this movie again, showing. It's been a while since I've seen this.
Netflix engagement. Yes.
Exactly, and that's the whole point, showing Netflix that there is a demand for Zack Snyder, but
Yeah. All four of us.
yep. And just a reminder that this 2 days is 2/14 day, the day we trend for Sells the Shale the Netflix, Sell Snyderverse the Netflix. The whole point of this trending event was, again, to show support, get hype up this trending event with a movie that features a character named Valentine for Valentine's Day. So 2/14. We know Sky has something planned, so be on the lookout for that.
For sure.
Zod, anything coming up for you?
Well, like I said earlier, I have a One Punch Man tie-in album dropping on Valentine's Day. The One Punch Man movie, Dr. Zod, the Yolanda Experience, 10 original tracks, a full album dropping on 2/14 in promotion of One Punch Man.
Sounds good. I cannot wait, Zodwriter. And for me, coming up after this, this weekend, Zack Snyder will be reviewing Brave New World, probably. So I have to figure that out. We fell a little behind on our scheduling, but we'll figure it out. So be on the lookout for that. And guys, if you like this video, exactly, W Necron, shout out to Zodwriter.
Shout out to Necron, for real, man. One of the greatest characters in the One Punch Man franchise. For real.
But but One Punch Man is taking him down, though. One Punch Man is taking him down.
Hey, Necron has the power, man. He can change the weather. I love it. I love it.
And guys, thank you again, Zodwriter, for joining me. This was really fun. And guys, if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell for more unique takes, interesting thoughts, and great watch parties such as these. And on that note, any final words, Zodwriter?
Pow pow.
Have a bat-tastic day.
Everybody just calm down, the bishop wrote this, let's go, hey yo. I hear everybody talking about how the Snyderverse is not coming back, I beg to differ. Hey yo, this is just a little song of encouragement for all my people in the hashtag Cell movement. Are you ready? It's coming, told ya. It's coming, told ya. It's coming, once again. We have waited for far too long. That's the reason for this song. The Snyderverse is coming back, and we see the betas and the haters talking smack. These people never stop the attacks, oh no. But do you want it? Do you really, really want it? Do you want that Snyderverse? We really want it, cause we really, really love it. We gon' get that Snyderverse. Yes, we really want it. The Snyderverse. again. All the hashtags are on fire. We're doing everything we can. We're doing all this for Zack Snyder. We got a total winning plan. Yes, we want it. We really, really want. We need more of that Snyderverse, so we're on it. We're really, really on it. We need the Snyderverse. Oh yeah, it's coming. Soldier, it's coming. Soldier, it's coming once again. Yo. Shout out to the Cool Table, the Syndicate Network and colleagues, and last but not least, the executive branch. Repeat after me. Might give us forever. 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 Soldier, it's coming. Soldier, it's coming once again. Hashtag Snyderverse to Netflix.